welcome back to another episode of me, Bellfire, and today we're back in Space Engineers, and as you can see, I'm currently welding up the runway with the Pancake welder. But there is one major difference from, well, how it was in the last episode. It has an extendable welding boom, if you want to call it that. I do want to modify the welding boom a little bit, just so it has like guide wheels on it. That's really the only modification I want to make, because other than that, it works very, very nicely. And the whole reason for this whole boom system is because I was burning holes in the floor when I was welding up the floor before. So now it has a welding boom. And also, Kling wasn't very happy with me, so because this originally had 2 rotors. So what I wound up doing was removing one of the rotors, and now it works fine. Okay. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. But yeah, this thing works very well and runs out of steel plates very, very fast. Oh yeah, the modification I want to make, I almost forgot I said that. Basically what what I want it to be is a, how would I best put it? It's basically going to be 2, well, I think I said it already, but 2 guide wheels so that I can use this without really having to worry about me breaking the welders, because I've done that many, many times already. So, I'm glad I mounted this to a refueling boom, because apparently it is powerful enough to lift it into the air. I didn't know this when making it, but that's a cool little feature. Okay, so how I want to make this basically modification is, first I should probably bring the welders out, so okay. So here we are. This is the boom. Now, I need to get it or make a modification to it so that I can fit within a 1x1 space. Or, doesn't have to be a 1x1 space, but it's in a very thin slit. Well, I don't want it to be too far off the ground. So why not use something like the 1x1 wheels? Like mount something about here or down by a block. Yeah, down by a block would work actually really well. Okay. And I still want it to be able to compress so that it is flat up in here. So that means I need a hinge. I need at least one hinge. A hinge, a couple of blocks, and I think that's it. Okay, so I want a small hinge so that the negative is inside. And the way you can tell which direction is negative on a hinge, it's which way the lights are pointing. Like, I don't know if you, well, yeah, you can see them. The lights that are currently on the left of the hinge. Those 2 very lightly colored lights. Okay, so if I were to just simply put the wheel in, that wouldn't work because wheels are very finicky. So Or at least their hitboxes are. Especially the 1x1 wheel. That was not fun to use. So, I'm thinking maybe a block. Maybe a thin block, like that. Then I come under here with the left wheel. Okay, there we go. I want the 1x1. Ah, so you can only attach to the rear face. Got it. But I thought... Hang on, I have some testing, right? Well, I just need to test one thing real quick. There we go. Now... Okay. So in fact, it does need a solid mount on the rear, on its rear. So... half blocks. Yep. And then one last half block here. And let me duplicate it on this side. Then the 1x1 left over here. Then the 1x1 right over here. Oh wait, now it can't fold backwards. Oh man. I knew this was going to be a problem. Okay, so it still needs to be able to fold 90 degrees inward. Well, I never said that the wheels actually have to... Oh wait, no, it needs to fold 90 degrees inward, so... Yeah, so it has to be able to fold in like that, and when it expands, the wheels need to be able to come out. So I'm overcomplicating it. And just simply wheel left. And let me just roll these up so I can get some power into them. Ah. That would be why this one didn't go swinging free. There we go. Okay, that's weird. Why aren't you getting any pow? Well, it should be obvious. It's not welded up. Dear Lord. Right, there we go. Okay, so now if I were to say... I don't think this is going to work well, but I can hope it does. Okay. So then... Let me... reverse that. And this one. And I'm going to set this up on a timer block so it automatically does it. But this is just a proof of concept right now. And I really hope it works. Then last but not least, this rotor. Then I will lower this down. And I instinctively put this on recharge. Don't you dare tell me this worked. Well, I can say it can deploy without clanging out, so that's good news. I can't believe this actually works. Or it still might not work fully, but at least the concept seems to. Height offset. You are at your maximum height offset. That might be slightly problematic. That is definitely problematic. Well, I know the concept actually works now, so all I have to do is grind those off. I'm just going to make sure that I make it even on both sides. Sure. Yep. Then take it up some. Okay, and there we go. Now, let me just make sure that the torque is set to its maximum, and hop in, and it works. I mean, I will still have to worry about banging the entire assembly into the floor, but I don't have to as much now as I used to. So I guess before I go finish setting up all of the final mechanics, I'll just take it. It would actually help if I was on the floor. Oh dear. Oh no 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 no. Oh Lord, what now? Oh, the hinge bugged out. They both bugged out. Wonderful. You're still bugged out. That fixed it. Okay. Now I get to work on writing this thing. I'll be back once I have this thing flipped back over because it doesn't like to flip over, so I'll see you guys in just a minute. Okay, I'm back. And I've just successfully corrected this thing. Oh yeah. The wheels. It should have absolutely zero friction. Yeah, this works. I'm just shocked at how smoothly it's working. Given its initial bug. But I mean, given all things considered, I'd say that that initial test went well. No, don't want to go backwards. Well, yeah, it works. And well. Okay, now it's done. So while I'm here, let me just set up the two timer. I think I'll need two. I need interior plates. Yeah, one for extending and one for... No? No, I only need one. Because expanding and retracting is all in the same. Let me just set yours down to 1. Okay, so now K, timer block, setup actions, right click, reverse, okay. So the hinges need to have maybe double speed. Now let me try that. And I think that's done it. And if it hasn't, it's at least to a flyable degree. And for those of you who couldn't see it, I'll do it again in the light. So you can. Let me go basically vertical. And there we go. I could also make it so that the pistons retract, but I mean, I could do it and it would possibly make it look cooler, so but the easiest and I will say for me safest way to do that is just simply to wait till it's done restocking. But let's check on my progress so far. I mean, for having only one welding ship that doesn't hold all that much, I'd say this is pretty good. And I know what I'm going to use if I ever have any massive welding projects. And yes, this thing does need more storage for more resources because I don't have every single component I need stored yet. But I'm slowly getting there. Really? Hmm. I think I'm out of steel plates again. Well, anyway. Okay, so okay, Timer block. Setup action. Setup actions. Groups. Welder pistons. And reverse. Welder pistons. Reverse now. And then go ahead and trigger it. Yep, that looks much better than the... Or, I like that. Would it be animation or... Yeah, it would technically be animation. Yeah, I think this thing would actually be really good in a space environment. At least I think it would. But yeah, it is a very nice... It is a very, very nice welder. And I'm out of steel plate again. Man, this thing runs out quick. But I mean, also it welds stuff up quickly, so... I am very happy with it. And 8 and 9, there we go. I mean, that welded up a very large amount in 30 minutes, where if I were to be doing that by hand, I would be nowhere close to that. I mean, really, it does have metal grid storage. I almost forgot about that. I mean, the only things it doesn't have are large steel tubes, thruster components. I think it doesn't have construction components. Small steel tubes. Oh, gravity components and detector components and superconductors, and then I think the last one it doesn't have are radio components. Because it has medical components. Oh, and also interior plates. Oh, man. I mean, that is a okay amount left to that. How much is left on mine? I mean, a decent amount of the thrusters and armor. Yeah, it's the only thing it's missing entirely is the front section. So basically, right past the shield generator. Then the one over here is missing less of the front. I think it's just missing less overall. So this would definitely be a good thing to, I won't say salvage, but drag over there to turn into an amalgamation.
Fuel critical.
But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed. Please don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share, all of that amazing stuff, and I will see all of you in the next episode. Bye, guys!